has asked the Chief Secretary to inquire into the irregularities as well as discrepancies in the power subsidy that was given by the Aam Aadmi Party government to BSES Discoms. The Lieutenant Governor has sought the report within a span of 7 days. So yet another matter in which the LG has intervened and sought a comprehensive report on the part of the Chief Secretary to investigate irregularities in certain decisions that were taken by the Delhi government led by Mr. Arvind Kejriwal. Let me go across to Niyamika for more updates on this. Niyamika, what is the Lieutenant Governor actually seeking an investigation for in his correspondence with the Chief Secretary? If you could just take us through the details.
Well, today the Lieutenant Governor has asked the Chief Secretary to inquire into and submit a report within 7 days as to why the DERC directing the government of the National Capital of Delhi to pay electricity subsidy to consumers through DBT has not been implemented till now. And the order which was being given on February 19, 2018 had inter alia stated that the GNCTD may consider to transfer the power subsidy to the beneficiaries as is already being done by the government in the matter of distribution of LPG subsidy. The DERC has said will obviate the need for conducting any audit. The LG Secretariat had received a complaint raising several issues on the impropriety and discrepancies in the power subsidy matter, and the LG has also questioned that the complaints have alleged that earlier the senior government officers of Delhi government were nominated as the directors on board of director for BRPL and BYPL to represent the Delhi government, as the Delhi government owns a 49% share in both of these BRPL and BYPL, so that interests of the Delhi government are protected. That is what the LG has alleged, and however, it has also mentioned that the Aam Aadmi Party had appointed the active political functionary in of its party, which also includes Jasmine Shah, who is the Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson.
Absolutely, Niyamika. In fact, let's also go across to Mohit Bhatt, who's got more details about the exact nature of the investigation that has been sought by the Delhi Lieutenant Governor. Not for the first time, Mohit, that an investigation of this nature has been sought by the Lieutenant Governor. He's ordered an inquiry into the sale of buses, into the hiring of guest teachers on the part of the Delhi government, of course also the liquor policy, and now seeking an investigation into the irregularities vis-a-vis subsidies given to BSES Discoms.
Well, yes, Siddharth, and it's not the first time, as you clearly said, that a massive face-off have come forward between the Aam Aadmi Party and the Delhi LG. Earlier also, we saw that how it all started with the ordering of probe by Delhi LG in the alleged excise scam, and after that we have seen that how Manish Sisodia has been named as the accused #1 by the CBI, and we also know for a fact that how the Aam Aadmi Party has been saying this, that the Delhi LG is working on the behest of the BJP government, and as you clearly stated, in buying of the buses in the that particular case has also been, the complaint has been registered, but now a new face-off have come up where the Delhi LG has asked the Chief Secretary to inquire into the irregularities and discrepancies in the power subsidy given by AAP government to BSES Discoms. Now, this issue again and again has also been raised by the Delhi BJP. They have addressed various conferences where they have said that there has been massive irregularities in providing of the subsidy to the Discoms by Aam Aadmi Party. Now, the Chief Secretary has been asked to probe into this particular matter, and a report is sought within 7 days. Now, remember, Siddharth, last time around when the excise policy case came up, the LG asked the Chief Secretary Delhi to inquire into the matter, and then the report was being submitted to Delhi LG, and then Delhi LG forwarded to the CBI, and the CBI has registered the case. And this time around also, the Delhi LG has asked the Chief Secretary of Delhi to inquire into the irregularities in the various subsidies that were being given to Discoms by the Aam Aadmi Party government, and the report is being sent and been sought in 7 days. So we have to wait and watch how will Aam Aadmi Party react to this, because Aam Aadmi Party, Siddharth, has been saying this for a long time. that the Delhi LG is working on the behest of the central government, and all the agencies are being used against Aam Aadmi Party leaders, because they say that the BJP is scared going into the Gujarat elections, and this will surely create a new face-off between the Delhi LG and the Aam Aadmi Party. So we are still waiting for the reaction to come in from the Aam Aadmi Party, that what exactly they have to say. Because Siddharth, remember, this subsidy being given to the people of Delhi has been the flagship scheme of the Aam Aadmi Party. They have announced this in Gujarat, they have given this in Punjab also. Now, if a probe is ordered in this particular subsidy scheme, then it will have larger repercussions. Well, BJP will surely hit out at the Aam Aadmi Party that, in fact, when the Aam Aadmi Party goes out and they talk about giving subsidies in electricity, then the BJP will hit out and say that they go to every state, but they have been saying this, that we will provide free electricity, but there are irregularities in that particular scheme of things. So we have to wait and watch how will the Aam Aadmi Party and BJP will react to this. But yes, it will surely create a new power and the political tussle between the Delhi LG and the Aam Aadmi Party.
What was it that exactly triggered the move on the part of the Delhi Lieutenant Governor to write to the Chief Secretary in order to, in fact, launch an investigation into this matter? But before we come back to you, Mohit, let me go across to Pratibha, who's joining us from the newsroom in Noida for more details with regards to the request that's gone to the Chief Secretary from the Delhi Lieutenant Governor to launch an investigation into this matter. Over to you, Pratibha.
That's right, Siddharth. Before you go back to Rohit, I just want to read what the LG has written. This is to the Deputy Secretary of Power that has been written. With reference to your letter, the query raised as regards the DERC providing trued up figures of the said subsidy released. And now come on to this part where it says, with respect to the observation made that DERC may also conduct special audit of the subsidy released to DISCOMs vis-a-vis actually passed on to the consumer's account through an external auditor as desired by the GONCTD, that special audit for subsidy dispersed to the JJ cluster consumers as one-time settlement scheme may be carried out by DERC through external auditors. Hence, tender has been floated for engaging the CAG empaneled auditors for this purpose. So, with reference to the query raised that in order to avail the benefits of the subsidy, the electricity connections are not being splitted by the consumers in the premises by the same owner. So, this is the letter that has been written asking for an audit to be conducted, and 7 days is the time that has been given, Siddharth.
Right, thanks for that, Pratibha. Let me once again go back to Mohit, who's been tracking a lot of the details. Mohit, what's really interesting is that not a single domain of policy making on the part of the Delhi government has been spared as far as scrutiny on the part of the LG is concerned, because like we discussed earlier, now it is the flagship promise of the AAP government over subsidies to consumers and DISCOMs by bringing down electricity prices. That is something that was a pole plank for the Aam Aadmi Party. That's under scrutiny among a whole host of other decisions. Let me in fact go back. We are joined right now by Mr. Ravi Srivastava for his response to this latest request coming in from the Delhi LG. Yes, Mr. Srivastava, yet another decision taken by the Aam Aadmi Party-led government in Delhi under scrutiny of the LG. Your response?
The LG has been purposely appointed to harass Aam Aadmi Party, and especially do so before the Gujarat and Himachal elections. He is on his agenda. You can see everything he is finding irregular, as if the LG prior to him could not see that, or he was incompetent. So this LG is finding problems with the excise policy, he's finding with the subsidy to the DISCOMs, he's finding problems with the school rooms, he's finding with the schools closed down, he's finding problem with Amanatullah Khan. Everything he is now finding the problem. It is nothing. It's a political vendetta sponsored by the BJP via the appointed LG, and he's asking for a report. Let him ask for a report. What else he will do? Except that he will go for another CBI inquiry into the case. So let him do that. Aam Aadmi Party is not worried about it, and they will continue to do their good work, which they are doing for the last 8 years. And they will continue to provide that electricity to the Delhi residents who are extremely happy with that zero electricity bill and who are very comfortable with it and who have elected Aam Aadmi Party 3 times in Delhi.
Mr. Srivastava, purely on a matter of principle, if there are certain alleged irregularities or certain concerns about a matter of policy making that's been brought to the notice of the Delhi LG, is he not duty bound to actually order an investigation? Please stay on the line with us, because we're also being joined right now by Mr. Manjinder Singh Sirsa of the BJP for his response. Mr. Sirsa, the criticism coming from the Aam Aadmi Party as well as those backing it is that this is a deliberate attempt on the part of the Delhi Lieutenant Governor to interfere in matters of policy making, that he's trying to throw a spanner in the works on the good work done by the AAP. Your response to that?
So, first of all, आपको ये जानकारी होनी चाहिए कि ये बहुत बड़ा एक दिल्ली में पावर सेक्टर में घपला हुआ है। इसके तहत जो दिल्ली सरकार है उसने अपने 3 बोर्ड में मेंबर भेजे जो प्राइवेट मेंबर्स थे, जिनका जो जहां पे पहले चीफ सेक्रेटरी हुआ करता, फाइनेंस सेक्रेटरी और पावर सेक्रेटरी होते थे, वो उस बोर्ड के अंदर जो BSES का बोर्ड है, BSES यमुना का बोर्ड है, वो उन्होंने अपने 3 मेंबर प्राइवेट नाम से भेजे। वो जो 3 मेंबर थे उनमें से उन तीनों ने जाके, उनके नाम हैं, उनमें एक का नाम है जैस्मिन शाह, दूसरे का नाम है उमेश त्यागी, तीसरे का नाम है JS देसवाल। ये तीनों नॉमिनी जो हैं, ये दिल्ली जो BSES है उसके अंदर नॉमिनी के तौर पर जो दिल्ली के होम पावर सेक्रेटरी और फाइनेंस सेक्रेटरी होने चाहिए थे, इनको भेजा गया। इन्होंने वहां जाकर क्या किया, इन्होंने BSES के जो BSES यमुना थी उसमें से 1301 करोड़ रुपया, 1301 करोड़ रुपया इन्होंने उनको जो आउटस्टैंडिंग थी उसको राइट ऑफ कर दिया। 1301 करोड़ रुपया BSES को छोड़ दिया, और दूसरी जो BSES यमुना थी दूसरी थी उसमें 1946 करोड़ रुपया उनको बोर्ड मीटिंग 31 मार्च 2022 को बोर्ड मीटिंग करके, जो कि दोनों का लगभग 3500 करोड़ रुपया बनता है, ये इन दोनों को इन्होंने छोड़ दिया। किसने छोड़ दिया? जो आम आदमी पार्टी के 3 लोग भेजे गए थे बोर्ड के अंदर। इन तीनों ने फैसला करके, और 21,000 करोड़ रुपया आउटस्टैंडिंग थी BSES की गवर्नमेंट ऑफ दिल्ली को, वो उसमें से इन्होंने 3200-3300 करोड़ रुपया राइट ऑफ करके उनको माफ कर दिया। अब आप सोचिए, दिल्ली के लोगों के हार्ड अर्न मनी में से इतने 100,000 करोड़ रुपया छोड़ दिया जाए, उसमें से कितने पैसे उन्होंने लिए होंगे, ये तो अब आप खुद ही बता सकते हैं। इसलिए इसके अंदर बहुत डिटेल की जरूरत है। ये एक बहुत सीरियस नेचर का केस है जिसमें बहुत बड़ा लेन देन सामने निकल कर आएगा।
एक और सवाल सर आपसे, चाहे वो लिकर पॉलिसी हो, चाहे वो BSES डिस्कॉम के लिए सब्सिडी हो, चाहे वो बसेस के प्रोक्योरमेंट की बात हो, या फिर गेस्ट टीचर्स को हायर करने की बात हो, हर एक डिसीजन जो आम आदमी पार्टी गवर्नमेंट ने ली है पिछले कुछ सालों में, उन सबको भी स्क्रूटिनाइज किया जा रहा है LG के द्वारा। तो ये एक आरोप लग रहा है कि LG पर कि ये डेलिबरेटली एक अच्छे काम को बिगाड़ने की कोशिश की जा रही है, साबोटाज करने की कोशिश की जा रही है BJP और LG के द्वारा। इस आरोप का आप रिस्पांस क्या देंगे?
देखिए, अगर आप करप्शन करेंगे तो करप्शन पकड़ी जाएगी। पहले आपको ये देखना होगा कि इन पिछले केसेस में क्या हुआ। मान लीजिए एक्साइज की बात आई तो दिल्ली सरकार को खुद उस पॉलिसी को वापस करना पड़ा। क्यों करना पड़ा? क्योंकि उसके अंदर बहुत बड़ी लेवल पे करप्शन थी और पैसे का लेन देन हुआ था, और इनको पता चल गया कि अब सब लोग फंसते जा रहे हैं और इसमें आगे को काम नहीं करेगा। तो अगर वो पॉलिसी अच्छी थी तो उन्हें रिवाइज क्यों की? इसी तरह हम क्लासरूम की बात करें, ये खुद कहा करते थे कि 3 लाख रुपए का कमरा है, और जब बना तो 23 लाख का जाकर बना। बसेस की बात हम करें तो जो बस जो है 80 लाख रुपए की बस खरीदी जा रही है, उसकी मेंटेनेंस 3.5 करोड़ रुपया दी जा रही है। उससे 5 गुना ज्यादा उसकी मेंटेनेंस। क्या देश का कोई आदमी इस बात को मानेगा कि 80 लाख रुपए की बस ली जाएगी और उसके ऊपर 3.5 करोड़ रुपया उसकी मेंटेनेंस का 10 साल में दिया जाएगा? और 80 लाख की बस को हर साल अगर आग भी लगा दी जाए हर 2 साल बाद, तो भी अगले 5 साल तक, मतलब 10 साल तक 5 बार अगर बसें लिए जाएं तो भी सस्ती पड़ेंगी। और इतनी बड़ी करप्शन के अंदर जब इनसे पूछा जाता है अगर पॉलिसी अच्छी थी तो फिर आप बसें क्यों नहीं खरीद रहे? क्योंकि आपको पता लगा आपका फ्रॉड पकड़ा गया, आप छोड़कर भागे बीच में। तो आपकी चोरियां जब पकड़ी जाती हैं, आप उसको बीच में छोड़कर भाग जाते हैं और उस कानून को बदल देते हैं। और अगर आप सच्चे थे तो उस कानून को क्यों बदलने की बात करते हैं? अब इनकी देखना, डिस्कॉम और पावर में बहुत बड़ा करप्शन पकड़ी जाएगी, अब इस पॉलिसी को भी रिवाइज कर देंगे।
जी, शुक्रिया हमसे बात करने के लिए मिस्टर सिरसा। विल ऑफ कोर्स अवेट एन ऑफिशियल confirmation and a response from the Aam Aadmi Party with the specific step now initiated by the Delhi Lieutenant Governor writing to the Chief Secretary to investigate alleged irregularities in the subsidies given to discoms by the AAP government in Delhi. We'll slip into a short break. We'll come back with more updates on the other side. Stay tuned.